I just want to say I can't wait to get into my new office. This isn't working out for me. I mean, look at this mess! Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flix Show. My name is Chris Wong. Chris McKay's Tomorrow War on Amazon Prime was a very awesome movie. Apparently, it reached number 1 worldwide on Amazon. Of course, like every other streaming service, Amazon did not release streaming numbers for it. But it was good enough for them to actually say, hey, we're gonna make the Tomorrow War 2. Suck it, Warner Brothers. Where is my Zack Snyder's Justice League 2? The Tomorrow War is living to fight another day. The sci-fi time travel film starring Chris Pratt already has a sequel in the works. The Hollywood Reporter has confirmed. Director Chris McKay is expected to return along with screenwriters Zack and much of the original cast. The Tomorrow War, which cost under $160 million to make, stars Pratt as a high school teacher with a military background who is among those recruited from soldiers from the future who need people to come forward in time to fight off alien invaders. Now, apparently the project was originally set up to be a Paramount Pictures going to theaters, but COVID happened, the pandemic, and so they decided to put it on Amazon instead. You gotta watch it. It just really is like a blockbuster. It kind of reminds me like if I was growing up now and this was my Independence Day. It kind of has that feeling, although Independence Day is still way better. But honestly, like this movie kind of wraps it up really nicely, so I don't really think it needs a sequel. Yes, at the end you're kind of wondering if the future still kind of happens. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Henry Cavill is a busy man. My God. Henry Cavill posted this on his Instagram post. A simple poster says Argylle. Deadline reports Matthew Vaughn has set an all-star cast for his next big budget action project, which will start shooting this August in Europe. Argylle, which Vaughn will direct and produce via his banner Marv, will star Henry Cavill, Sam Rockwell, Bryce Dallas Howard, Bryan Cranston, Catherine O'Hara, John Cena, and Samuel L. Jackson. Pop star Dua Lipa will make her debut on the project and will provide original music for the title track and score. The film, based on the soon-to-be-launched spy novel Argylle from author Ellie Conway, follows the world's greatest spy, Argylle, as he is caught up in a globe-trotting adventure. This is crazy because apparently they're going to make this film based on a book that hasn't even come out yet, and they're already talking about plans for a 3-film franchise. This is great because you know how Henry Cavill is always trying to be James Bond? Like they've always turned him down in all these James Bond movies. And now, fine, I'll do it myself. I'm going to make my own James Bond franchise. And that's Argylle. I'm really happy for Henry Cavill that he's getting a lot of work in a lot of different places. Like I said, he's Superman, he's The Witcher. Oh, I forgot, he's also Sherlock Holmes on Netflix. And he may be Commander Shepard, we'll see. He's going to be a Highlander, and now he's going to be a globe-trotting super spy named Argylle, which makes me also worried that, is he going to have time to do more Superman? Is that why he's not Superman? Still trying to be optimistic that he could still come back as Superman. On to DC News with Black Adam. Now, this is Black Adam's final week of production, really in the final days of production, and we still haven't gotten any more shots of the suit or anybody else on set. Wow, this is a really secret production. But Dwayne The Rock Johnson put this out late last night, minutes away from shooting a very cool cutting-edge scene for our movie Black Adam. My skilled makeup artist is applying tiny white tracking dots to very specific areas of my body, legs included. So our visual effects team track and compute my muscle fibers intensely, activating and moving while Black Adam is raging to seek and destroy his enemies. This is the final week of production, and the hard work with my training, diet, and conditioning has been relentless. Hardest of my career because I've had to maintain this physical look for months and had to peak in my final week. But our collective goal is to raise the bar with Black Adam, to deliver the anti-hero you've been waiting for, and you deserve. Final week of production. The hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change. Oh my, look how cut he is. Sorry, Shazam. I think you're going to have to work out a little bit more because this guy can kick your ass without the suit. And also, this is great to see the attention to detail and knowing full well there's going to be a lot of CGI in this, and they're going to utilize CGI even though he is totally ripped and could probably perform those stunt action sequences. But I'm guessing this is going to be a flying, battling, and thunderbolt, whatever. Things like that. That would be pretty awesome to see. I still want to see the suit. I thought it would leaked out by now, but it's a tight ship over there. Like I said, it's been years since he's become Black Adam. I'm just finally ready to see him as Black Adam and actually fight the JSA. So I'm very, very curious about this, and I'm very excited for Black Adam. Now, there's one gentleman that didn't make it into James Gunn's The Suicide Squad, and that person is Will Smith. Well, the Suicide Squad producer, Peter Safran, actually explained why they couldn't have Will Smith in this movie. When Screen Rant asked, was Deadshot ever supposed to be in this movie? Peter Safran says, we discussed it, but I think the will of it all was really more of a schedule thing than anything else. We knew we had to start shooting in September because, frankly, we knew probably earlier than any other people did that James was going to come back and do Guardians. So it was really important that we started shooting when we started shooting, and Will wasn't available. That kind of made it easier all around. What are you going to do? He's not available. So it's also nice to, frankly, help separate it from the first movie, I think in a greater fashion. So the character Idris Elba's Bloodsport leading the squad in this central piece of concept art, would that have been Deadshot? Peter Safran said, it could have been. It was certainly a discussion. And that's kind of what I've been talking about and thought of before, that, Bloodsport and Deadshot, kind of similar in their characters. Yeah, they're both black, but they both have daughters, and they both are good at what they're skilled at. Shooting! I still remember that time when Will Smith had scheduling conflicts and they brought Idris Elba in. The news were going around like, Idris Elba is going to be the new Deadshot, and then Bronze Tiger, and then now it's Bloodsport. And actually, I'm kind of glad, because that kind of frees up Will Smith to come back anytime he wants to, if he wants to, become Deadshot in a future film. That may be the case! This is coming from Daniel Richtman, aka Daniel RPK, a scooper with inside sources. He is saying that Will Smith is apparently pushing for more Deadshot in the DCEU. And that's pretty much basically it. So that means Will Smith is ready to come back if the stars align. And maybe the stars align with James Gunn being able to do another Suicide Squad. Because one of the characters that he actually teased that he really wanted in the Suicide Squad, or for a future Suicide Squad one day, was Deadshot, which I would love, because I absolutely love Will Smith as Deadshot in the first Suicide Squad. He always brings his 100% game to his role. Alright, real quick, Comic-Con at Home is coming up. And yeah, DC and Marvel Studios are not going to be there, but Netflix is going to be there. And one of the things that Netflix is going to show over there with their own panel is the Army of the Dead prequel, Army of Thieves, along with Masters of the Universe and all those other cool little projects that are going to come into this thing. And it's going to be really awesome. Comic-Con at Home sounds like it's going to be really... Already? I mean, I just started talking. Wait.